Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nioh. I'm the Mysterious JG. Last time we got ourselves in a bit of a spot where we were trapped on a narrow platform fighting a melee yokai while a ranged revenant was throwing firebombs at us, and it didn't go well. Despite my hopes that I could somehow turn it into the revenant setting the yokai on fire, I basically just got killed. Now, at the beginning of the level, which is where we've returned to, I went this way. And it does look like the poison is already clear, so we don't have to re-clear it. But I also realize, of course, that we never tried exploring in this direction. So maybe this will take us back to where we got killed? Or it could be taking us farther and farther away. Okay, good. For a second there, I thought I just dropped down without realizing it. We weren't going to be able to climb back up. So, I'm hard-pressed to say... and you know what? That's exactly why this is probably a bad idea. I'm now going in a new direction. So I don't know if I'm close or far away from... Ow! Fuck! And... I missed. Fuck. Okay, we're in a bad place now. We're in a really bad place now. Will he jump down? He will. So maybe I can get away from... Basically, I'm like, I can't really afford to get killed because I'll lose all my Amarita, so I'm trying really hard not to get killed. But I remember this spot. We got... This jerk attacked us before. And we got killed by him blowing up gunpowder, so at least we're heading in the right direction. Now let's try to get up here and deal with this guy who tried to firebomb us while we were fighting a yokai, which is a very similar situation to what got us killed at the end of the last video. Shark. You scum! And now I don't know if that's really doing any good, but whatever. Oh hey, is this gonna be our corpse right up here? No. Don't know where exactly our corpse is. But it was on elevated platforms of some kind. No, I remember that. That's kind of where we came in. Okay, well I figured out where we are anyway. And this was the general way that I was heading when we got killed before. So somewhere up here we'll get a chance to get on some elevated platforms. Oh fuck, I don't know which way to go. Who am I kidding? I don't know which way to go. Was it up here? That's just taking us back. Wish there was a way to zoom out on the map a bit. Luckily that guy does not have particularly good peripheral vision. I feel like we're on the right track. It's probably a good thing I don't know how much Amarita we lost, because if I knew it was a lot, I'd be really worked up about getting our corpse back, whereas now I'm like, it'd be nice if we could. I don't think this is the right way. I think we came up here and and cleared everything we were interested in, and then had to head back out and find another path. But that path might have been through there. Again, don't know this level very well. Gotten to know most of the plot levels fairly well after the fact by, you know, doing its side missions set in the same level or beating them a second time for additional rewards, but this place is still in mystery, much like Evolution. That's right, because we passed by this one and wasn't 100% sure what purpose it served, so maybe over here was where somewhere off to the left. Okay, yeah, we climbed up this ladder. There it is. Alright. Well, one way to stop the same fate from befalling us, at least the exact same fate, is to get rid of this asshole. And I may want to climb down here and wait for this fella to pass by. Oh, and those two little puppies just sitting there. Good little puppies. Can I get close enough to hit him in the back once? That's not helped that much against them, actually. It does big damage, but they do a counter immediately. So it's fairly easy to get hit when you do that. Something I learned while fighting them repeatedly off screen for loots. Okay, so we got our... And, you know, we wouldn't have lost a shit ton of Amrita. I do see a little feller down there that we'll need to guide to the shrine eventually. Oh, well, here's probably that door from before. I believe this is the same door. If there's like one enemy off in a corner by itself over here, yeah. Alright, well, there's no point in fighting him, but oh, I guess he already... I moved too fast and he detected me. Yeah. Okay, I guess I should have snuck up and killed him, but whatever. So, long-term progress. We got that door open. So I could drop down... No, I don't think you're meant to do that. I think there must be another path. Can't tell what the big evil stone is unless that's it over there. No, that's just background stone. Sly and the family background stone. And although I had an instinctual belief that one of the prior bridges we encountered was not safe, I haven't actually detected, as I eventually did with the roofs of the houses in the first level, a distinctive visual indication when they're not safe. The Vasa angle. I got the new Wolfenstein game. I should be let's playing that at some point. Possibly before Lethal gets around to it, to increase the chances that any of my normal followers will bother to check it out. But, damn it. I forgot all about that. Hope the boss isn't the same village elder who was turning people into wheel monks. But it's probably not, because we're nowhere near that location anymore. We're on shoot now. Hey, we got a young samurai's locks. So that's some free samurai skill, or warrior skill points. Samurai skill points. It's the Great Yajirobe. Okay, that went better than most of those fights have gone. Good job, great Yajirubi. You were dead great. Okay, so keep creeping around and try to figure out where this next big scary poison mist shooting stone is. Well, dropping down here seems like it comes with some dangers, so I won't be able to get back up. But it also feels like it's probably the direction I'm supposed to go. Here's Kinbei the Reckless. Seems pretty reckless, Kinbei. Oh, I got shot in the face. Ouch. Alright. Going through elixirs like candy, but still kicking. Now there's a door where if it turns out to be locked and I hop down there, I'd be in big trouble. Hopefully you're not a cyclo... Oh, wheel monk. Not too bad if you know how to deal with them. Apparently I don't. Yeah, but I got the wheel monk cutter perk. Him. Hopefully don't attract the attention of that other revenant guy. I was trying like crazy to dodge their game. Oh shit, he's throwing yokai pots or something. Okay, again, going through elixirs faster than I'd like, but at least I got rid of the... Well, I got rid of the sound there for a second. Let's get that back. And I got rid of the poison stone, the magic evil poison stone. Will the story ever explain them? Will they figure in with what's going on? Maybe. Maybe not. Hey, friend. Climb up here. There's either a shrine or a Kadama coming up on our right. Possibly on another altitude. Here's the guy that we killed with range. And... That's my key. Okay, so this miner has never seen the sun. Seems unlikely, but okay. Thinking on the other side of that door is either the Kadama Shrine or... Oh, here's a little fella. Heading over to the Kadama Shrine. I'm pretty sure it's on the other side of the door. Yeah, so that was the door for which we needed that key. And it is a shrine. Well, I'm happy to save here, and... no problem at all. Well, let's see what blessings are available to us, actually. Well, do we have any boons that we're waiting for? No. Check and see if there's any DLC that I'm not already getting. Okay, we can get the Oracle Blessing, which is 10%. It goes up to 25% if you get all of the little fellas in the region. And the other type of guy that we could get now is Elixir Drop Rate. Which, you know, frankly, I might want to go with that during my on-screening adventures. Materials, armor, and weapons, I really don't care about. There may come a point later on where I go to a specific place where a specific item is supposed to drop and farm for it, but it's not happening right now. Mostly the items I'm getting, 90% of the time, I just have to donate or sell. I've got a pretty clear idea on where we go to progress, and that's this way. So it looks like this would be a fairly... I was blocking, game. Come on. Okay, that sucked. And now I'm poisoned. And he fell off the edge, so... Okay, let's just start this whole mess over. That didn't go my way at all. That's why they put a shrine right here. Unfortunately, running past the air vents does not remove the poison that I'm already afflicted with. I do need to get a better tactic against the wheel mucks. I have a tendency to fire off all of my stamina before it uses its fire attack. I almost fell off the edge, but I knew you could dodge. And I guess I wasn't as close enough to falling off the edge as I thought because it didn't do the woo animation. Hey, an elixir. See, 10% elixir drop rate increase. Perfect. Alright, so, I could, jump down here. Does the poison reach up that far? I think it does, so maybe I won't do that. Pick up some more cash monies. That's not going to be a way that I can go. Unless, again, I want to drop down a level, and it's not clear whether that would put me into poison. Oh, I sure hope this guy, who's not even the leader of the Maori, he's just some dude. I hope he's got something to say to me after all this, because I'm going to a lot of trouble to find him. Again, I really don't want to drop down until I found... Couldn't tell if that was it or not. I want to find the poison spitting rocks before I commit to going down too far. Yeah, see, I'm already in the frickin' poison. So I might as well drop down and look around now. I'm already poisoned. Well, there's one of them. Get over here without getting killed by a bunch of bad stuff. Alright, so hopefully there isn't another one that's about to spread more poison. Oh, and there is another one spreading more poison. So, crap. So I got rid of one of them. But that was apparently not enough. I need some poison resist stuff then. Now let's try going back down there and see if we can find another one that's inflicting this zone. Okay. Why wasn't he already defeated at that point? Alright. Well. There, get rid of all that Nioh field. Alright, so found where those are. Is that a safe place to fall? No, really doesn't seem like it, does it? Am I getting into more poison mist here, or is it just the color of the rocks? It's just the color of the rocks. Earth amulets galore down here. Seems like there's something worth getting over here, but I guess it's on the other side of whatever that is. These guys aren't usually that tricksy. Tricksy yokai falls. Getting better at fighting them, guys. I mean, not great, but better. You gotta give me that. Alright, so... I don't have time for this. I'm supposed to be meeting some local samurai. What the fuck am I doing in this silver mine full of poison monster rocks? Alright, Dama fella. I don't think you give me the blessing I'm interested in, but I suppose I should send you over there anyway. Completionist and all. Ready to die for the open eye. Hey, it's like a ninja. Okay. Again, I really need to consider whether or not it's worth fighting some of these fragmen. What I got some shinobi stuff. Shinobi's back. There it is, front. Yeah, I guess you should have stuck with mining silver and should have stuck with fishing. 12 apostles. Okay, again, there's this green tint which makes me wonder. Wonder. Anti-paralytic needle. Get rid of these in case somebody suddenly decides to throw a firebomb at me. Don't want to go down there. I'm starting to think that isn't actually a part of the level. It's just a death pit, but there's a couple of them, and they appear to go way down deep before you get to another Poisonon area. So there might just be one really long ladder around here that leads to a Poisonon area. And if you don't know why I'm saying Poisonon, it's a reference to a prior LP. Don't worry about it. I'm going home. Sounds like there's somebody making monster noises. Well, there's a ladder that I should be go find it and then make it descend. There's another revenant too. Should I bother? I like to fight the ones that are like show up even when you're offline. It feels like they are a part of the level that a completionist would deal with. Go. That wasn't too bad. Not using a lot of my cool stuff because even though there's a shrine nearby, I haven't been using it that much. Alright, so kick this one down, and now that'll be handy for future use. Boy, this were Ninja Gaiden, I could certainly wall sprint along there and do something, but it's not. Oh, that was a close one. I believe it would now be safe to cross over there. Part of me is wondering if I should hit the shrine again. Now that I've cleared out the poison on, I've made some progress. Get my elixirs and whatnot back. But I think I'll try to press on in case I can get to another one without having to refight all those enemies. Now the big question is, which way should I be making towards? There's a... Well, somewhere over there there's a big mean yokai. There's a path over there I don't think I've explored. And I'm pretty sure it would be possible to... Yeah. Now I think I can drop down safely back into that zone if I get in trouble over here. Now that the poison's cleared. It probably just goes back to the same place as that other path anyway. Like, I think this would just join me at the same place anyway, so... Not being that slick coming here first. Oh, but no, I thought... I said that on the assumption that there would be a corner here I could turn and get to. But no. This does not lead to there at all, so they are in different zones. And here's another little fella. Oh, maybe that's all this is. It's like a secret way to get to this little fella. And not really a complete path of its own. That would make sense. Well, getting one of these guys feels like a little victory to end an episode with. So, let's end an episode with it. When we come back next time, we will continue exploring the silver mines. Unlike the diamond mines that are home of the diamond stud and DDP, the silver mines are home to silver dust. I'm Serious JG. Thanks for watching. Oh, and Silver King, of course. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.